Our report is all about instruction manual. Now, before I begin my report, let me ask you first, on your own opinion, what is instruction manual? Yes, Ma'am Mary.
For me, an instruction manual is a type of document where a set of instructions are being written and to be followed simply by a customer.
Okay, thank you so much for that. An instruction manual is a user instruction guide, a document that communicates scientific, engineering, or other technical information to assist people using any goods or computer hardware or software. It also contains comprehensive details about processes, benchmark, rules, common issues, and features. Now, let's proceed to the purpose of instructional manual. The purpose of instructional manual is to introduce a product to a user. It is also to guide user through the certain steps that leads to task completion. As you all know, we can usually see the instructional manuals on the label of each product. Okay, before I proceed, let me ask you first, what is the importance of instructional manual? On your own idea lang. Yes, ma'am. To guide, yes, and? Okay, that's good. An instructional manual is important because a well-written instruction is a core component of product development. It directly impacts customer satisfaction. Diba, as we all know, before we're going to use some products, we tend to read the instruction or the label of it so that we would know if it is safe for us or what is the benefits that we can get from it. Okay, now let's proceed to the next reporter.
I am Jimar Gali, and my report is all about types of instruction manuals. There are 6 instruction manuals. First, product and user manual, training manual, service manual, operation manual, and organizational policy manual, and standard operating procedures or SOPs manual. First is product or user manual. Product or user manual, it includes a primary steps that shows customers how a product works and how to make the most of it. In short, user manual is a guide or assist the user with the operation of a product. Second, training manual. A training manual is a series of guidelines that explain how to carry out a task, procedure, or an assignment. Training manuals is a set of instructions that tells the user how to complete the job or a task. Third, service manual. A service manual is a collection of direction for a customers about maintaining a piece of equipment at various places without its lifespan. Service manual is a set of instructions to guiding users on how to keep a piece of machinery running at different points of its life. Fourth, operation manual. Operation manual, a manual that contains your business knowledge about job titles, duties, and operation. Operation manual is a document including rules, responsibilities, and processes. Fifth, organizational policy manual. This type of instruction manual records on organization protocols, processes, and standard practices. Organizational policy manuals documents that company's policies, procedures, and best practices. 6. Standard operating procedures or SOP manuals. A standard operating procedures offers straightforward direction to the employees of the company regarding the steps of standard workflows. It provides clear instruction tells members of an organization how to go about completing certain processes.
So, audience, we have to know our target participants or user, and it should be updated or in a latest trend.
Good morning muna.
Wait, so, objective, we have to know our goal, or we have to focus on what's needed information, or specific, shareable, reliable, and time-bounded. So, context, we have to be concise, or we have to put every necessary information or instruction. So, context, main point or everything about the product or anything. So, the content, we have to be concise. We have to put every necessary or information or introduction. So, design, it is how you intend to showcase the product, and the structure, complete details, and well organized are higher recommended. So that's all.
Everyone, I am the member Evan, and I am the other member of Group 6, which is the Instructional Manual or Technical Manual. So, I am the reporter of Process of Writing and Technical Manual. So, Instruction Manuals provide detailed advice on the product navigation, and it is easily to problem solving. So, this also requiring a detailed technical documents, and this also addressing user questions and quick answers. So, the first step of process line of writing a technical manual is the create a table of contents. Firstly, it is important to create a table of contents because it is more easy to navigate and easy to solve the problem. Then, the users are quickly to find a particular topic on the content. So, the next one is add informative headings. Informative headings is important because these are headings and simple language that are essential for readers to find the main topic. It is easy to find the main topic and to avoid jargon that customers may not know. To avoid unnecessary topic. And then make different kinds of lists. These are the 5 steps of making different kinds of lists. Number 1, alternate steps. Alternate steps, this allows multiple ways to complete the same task. And fixed order steps are strictly ordered. As a fixed na siya, fixed. And then flexible order steps can be performed in any order because it is flexible and in any order. Then number 4 is
Nested step is breakdown complex step that step into sub-steps. And then the last one is step-less instruction. Step-less instructions are used when situations are too broad or variable to be stated in a single step. And then next step naman, use visual aids to visualization. Visual aids is important. And sometimes visual aids is for guiding and it can be described in actions. So, to make a manual more engaging. And then the next one is remember about safety. This is important. We need to remember about safety to ensure that health and safety guidance and despite intention are necessary for the user. It is important to keep people safe when operating their product. And then the next one is keep translation in mind. Keep translation in mind. There was one globalization that influenced instruction manual solution. Globalization is another factor that affecting how instruction manuals have evolved. And many companies distribute in this globalization in their products to global markets. And the next one is there are instruction manual template. Instruction manual template can be pairing sample template, and it can be it depends on the product. And then example of good and bad instruction. So good and bad instruction. Good, it covers a wide range of topics within the information. And then bad include basic concept and sorry details. So like one example of good and bad instruction. Instruction number one. So now the first one is delivery speed. In delivery speed, the bad documentation takes a lot of time to deliver. So after consuming, and then the good side of this document plenty of images. So next one is let's write your instruction. Let's write your instruction. An instruction manual is crucial for user understanding. So continuous improvement is essential. Encouraging employees or users that particularly those not familiar of their product, and this is used to provide feedback and suggestions for improvement and driver instruction. And then the last one, conclusion, is the last information that contains effective communication with customers, and this is crucial to avoid confusion and to ensure their product quality. And we need to do a good customer treatment and perfect technically document, and it can increase our interest in purchasing a product or enhancing a company success. So this is the end of my topic. Thank you.
Good day everyone. So my topic is about how to create an instructional manual. So first is you need set a goal of your manual. So our goal is make them understand what is used or how they use the instructional manual. And also, you need to include the step by step how to use the product that you would sell or the product that you make instruction manual. So that they are well guided. Sample, pressure cooker. So pressure cooker is also include a cooking instruction, and also you need to include some recipe to them for them to know how to what some recipe that can prepare a cook in that product. So next is plan and gather the contents of your manual. It is important to have clear understanding of what kind of information you intend to put. You should be aware of topics that you want to include in your user guide to prevent overloading too much knowledge. So next is consider your motives. So we all know that we have different motivation in choosing the products that we buy. So if we create an instruction manual, so you need to create a user persona and start thinking from the perspective and determine what to include in the manual. Also, conduct research to see how they identifying your readers also helps in deciding the extent and presentation of the information to cover in the instructional manual. And next is involve subject matter experts. When we create instruction manual, for example, there are one person that creates instruction manual, and after they create the instruction manual, there are also one expert that checks if the instructional manual is correct, and the language also, and also the process if it is organized. Next, determine your manual's organization. Your manual should be well organized. For example, if using beauty products, so there are some instruction manual at the back of products. For example, a rejuvenating kit. The first guide is to wash your face with a cold soap, and then next is toner. It should not be first experiment. Second is wash the face. So it should be organized in planning or creating my instruction manuals.
Good morning, everyone. So I am January Francisco, and I am the next reporter. So Ms. Yuso already discussed on how to create an instruction manual. So now let's proceed on how to write an instruction manual. So in writing instructional manuals, the first thing you must consider is the instruction. It should be clear and concise. Why do you think so? Simply, it is to help the reader or customers to get familiar with your product, for them to be able to quickly find the needed and best solution to the problem surrounding it. Then, now look at this. Try to observe. This is one of the page from one instructional manual. So, would you agree that the instructions is clear and concise? Is it clear and concise?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's figure out. So now, does it follow a number quiz?
Yes.
Have you seen number?
Yes.
It's following from 1. Actually, from 1 to 9. So, are the following cells actionable? Yes. Does the instructions skip to the point? Fill in the appliance of water. So does it follow on how to fill the appliance with water?
Yes.
Yes, of course it does. Therefore, it is a
Clear.
valid user tab. The next is using plain language. When we say using plain language, in other words, it means using simple language. It is in order for the readers to what? Yeah. Comprehend easily and follow the instructions. Then, ensure scannable structure. It means the instructional manuals have an easy to follow layout and the flows of information is in a logical way. Is it in a logical way? It is intended for the reader to easily access and follow the steps and information they needed. The next is enhance with visuals. So, instructional manuals looks better when being enhanced with visuals. When we say enhance with visuals, it is by adding images or videos for what? For what? Why do we need to enhance the visuals? Yeah, to increase users' engagement by catching their attention. So, the next one is testing your instruction manual. How? How would you test your instruction manual? So, by letting new users or even employees read your instruction manual and ask for feedback to be able to know what needs to be revised. After the revision, if it is needed, you can finally publish it by using a knowledge-based tool that can create, handle, and track the performance of your instruction manuals. Then, this is where heroic knowledge base comes in. So, what is heroic base? Have you done it? Is it new? So, the heroic base knowledge base, it is a documentation software that enables you to create, handle, and even monitor information, either a user guide, procedure manuals, and even technical articles. So this is where you can publish your instruction manuals. You can also edit it. So, instruction manuals must be researchable and easy to navigate. According to Wilson, shows latest research, 80% of customers uninstall application or program if they don't understand how to operate. This only means that if your instruction manuals isn't easy to navigate, then users won't be able to access it. Therefore, your instruction manual is useless. To make it researchable and easy to navigate, use heroic knowledge base, wherein here you can add a powerful research bar and automated table of contents to make it accessible. Then, instruction manual should ensure an appealing design. A design that would catch a reader's attention. This means the appropriate combination of colors, text size, and even the organization of the materials is very important. So in order to know the effectiveness of your instruction manuals, to the users, you should monitor the performance through using heroic knowledge base because this application shows you how long users stayed and how number of times they were late. Then lastly, update your manuals. By monitoring the performance, you will be able to know if the instruction manuals you created are beneficial and effective or not. Try the use of the reader's given feedback. Through this, you will be able to know if you have applied the things to consider and remember when creating an instruction manual. So, if ever in the future, you'll be creating an instruction manual, you just follow these steps or this guide.
Okay, good morning everyone. So I am Sabbath reporter. I am Duran Madam Mayel and I am going to discuss to you what are instruction materials in stores. So before that, kindly fix yourself first. Fix yourself guys. Eyes only please, eyes open. Okay. So, what are instruction manuals for? Instruction manuals are used to provide detailed guidance on how to use, operate, or assemble a product or system. They are often provided by manufacturers and are essential tools for users to understand how to use a product effectively and safely. So, meaning to say that instruction manuals are used to provide users with clear and detailed guidance on how to correctly and effectively use a product or perform a specific task. So, they instruction manuals have several purposes. First, we have guidance and direction. Then, product operation, safety information, troubleshooting, assembly and installation, maintenance, and care. Then, legal and warranty information, user empowerment, reference material, and consistency in usage. Now, let's go to what information should be an instruction manual. So, instruction manual includes step-by-step instructions, diagrams, and illustrations to explain how to assemble, operate, or maintain the product. So, an effective instruction manual should include comprehensive information to guide users in understanding, operating, and maintaining a product or performing a specific task. So, here are the key points that should be included. First, we have introduction. So, briefly introduce the product or task and provide an overview of what the manual covers. Then, second, safety instructions. Clearly outline safety guidelines, warnings, and precautions to ensure users operate the product or perform the task safely. Next, we have product overview. Describe the main features, components, and controls of the product. Then provide an overview of the process. Next, assembly and installation. So include step-by-step instructions for assembling or installing the product. Include diagrams or illustration if helpful. Next, operating instructions. It provides detailed instructions on how to correctly operate the product or perform the task. Include information on settings, modes, and any relevant tips. Then, 6. Maintenance and care. So offer guidance on how to properly maintain and care to the product. Include information on cleaning, storage, and regular maintenance tasks. Troubleshooting. So include troubleshooting section with common issues your users might encounter and step-by-step solutions to address them. Then FAQs are frequently asked questions. So anticipate user questions and include FAQs section for quick reference. Then technical specifications. Provide technical details about the product such as dimensions, power, requirements, and compatibility. So for that, include any necessary specifications. Next, we have warranty information. Warranty information clearly state warranty terms including duration and what is covered, and include contact information for customer support. Then, contact information. Provide contact details for customer support, including phone numbers, email addresses, and any online support resources. 12. Legal and compliance information. So it includes any legal information, compliance standards, or regulatory requirements applicable to the product or task. Then 13. Glossary or definitions. So it includes a glossary or definition section for technical terms or jargon that users may not be familiar with. And then 14, user registration or feedback. So encourage users to register their product for updates and provide feedback. Include information on how users can share their experiences or report issues. Then last, index and table of contents. It includes an index and a table of contents to make it easy for users to locate specific information quickly.
Ready, go. Start na.
Now let's go to what formats does an instruction manual have. First, we have printed manuals. So printed manuals can take various forms such as user guides, instruction booklets, operation manuals, or reference documents. So when we say printed manuals, it is a hard copy. It is tangible. Then next, we have PDF manuals. PDF manuals refers to instruction or reference manuals that are in the portable document format or the PDF. And the PDF format is widely used for creating electronic documents that are portable, platform independent, and maintain a consistent appearance across different devices and operating systems. So this is the example of a PDF format. Next, online manuals. So online manuals, also known as web-based manuals or digital manuals, refer to instruction or reference manuals that are accessible through the internet. So, from the word online, meaning to say, through online siya ginagawa. Through online. Next, we have mobile apps. documentation are instructional materials designed to assist users in understanding and effectively using a mobile application. So that's all, guys.
So, good morning, class. So, my name is Epic Ortega Padre, and I will be the next reporter. So, my topic is all about instructional module and components. So, before we proceed to our proper discussion, we will overview the lesson first. So, this lesson explains the concept of instructional modules, their components, and various writing formats. It also provides tips for effective instructional objectives and provides guidelines for writing modules. So, instructional modules is first, let's take a look at our objectives. So first is define what an instructional module is. Second, discuss the different components of a module. Third, write objectives in individual terms. Fourth, discuss practice in effective writing. So,
Sharima.
first, what is module? So, according to Russell, 1974, defines modules as an instructional package of single subject matter designed to help students achieve the objective. So, allowing for personalized instruction, individualized learning, and use of models to integrate instruction. So,
Jade.
modules is used to help students to achieve their specific objective. So,
Jade.
what are the components of here are the components of instructional modules. First, title, second, overview, third, objective, fourth, discussion, fifth, evaluation, last is reference. First, title. So, when do or what are the
Jade.
So, how do we create a title for the instructional module? So, title is how the specific topic of modules, a good title should be clear, concise, and reflective of its content. So, second is the overview. So, the overview serves as the introduction of modules, describes its scope and rationale. Third is discussion. So, discussion. Third is objective. So, objective. A common feature of most modules is to take care of learning objectives. They explain the knowledge, skills, and aptitudes you want to teach. They should be started in terms of learner's behavior, objective, to focus and organize the information you would like to present. Verbs such as know and understand are value and connection tell us what the learner will be doing to demonstrate their understanding. So this acronym should be remembered when we create an objective of the module. So the SMART or the SMART acronym. So S is stands for specific, M is measurable, A is for attainable, R is realistic, and C is time-bound. So what are those words or letters? So let's proceed first. What is a specific, measurable? So let's proceed first. What are the specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound? So specific is a goal should be included in a specific area. What do we mean about specific? So specific is a goal should be clear and unambiguous, outlining exactly what is to be accomplished. Next is measurable. Measurable is a goal should include specific criteria for measuring processes and determining when the goal has been achieved. Third is attainable. So, attainable goals should be realistic and attainable within the constraints of resources, time, and capability. They should stretch an individual or team but still within the range. So, the next is relevant. Goals should be aligned with the order, objectives, or long-term plans. They should be meaningful and directly contribute to overall objectives, ensuring their relevance. And last is time-bound. Time-bound goals should have a defined time frame or deadline. This helps create a sense of urgency, set a target for accomplishment, and prevent those from dragging on indefinitely. So, let's go to four types of module format. So, module format can be format and style of a module may differ depending on its purposes and the institution where it is developed. Let us see the table one so we can see what are the four module format. First is July 2012. Its format is the title about the module, topic of the learn, objectives, and topics, suggested methodology, materials or visuals, reference, and evaluation. Another type of format is IRR or the International Research Institute. According to its first is the title, prospectus, rationale, objectives, and instructional. So next format is the T-card and the So T-card is also known as Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources Research and Development. So the format under the T-card is title, rationale, description, and scope, objectives, strategies, resources, requirements, and tactics. And last format is the CNSU ILO 2000. So in this format, it includes title, scope, overview, objectives, discussion of topics, subjected, and evaluation, activities, and reference. So, tips for effective writing. Here are some tips effective for writing according to Bandi 1985. Give a number of suggestions on writing training manuals that are easy to read. They are as follows. So first is write for your audience. So when we making the then revise what is the wrong or we need to revise and then publish it. So use chart and illustration part. So why do we use chart and illustration? So to give the to capture the use clear, short, familiar words. So in creating instructional modules, we always use clear or short or familiar words. So the readers or the audience can come up with this. Next is eliminate unnecessary words. Next, each sentence first and short, just like the other one. Next is use notes. Why do we use notes? So the audience can easily remember the ideas of your instructional module. Use emphasis. Next is use ordering technique. use. Point 4, avoid using only main format. So, in creating a instructional module, we should include the gender equality. So, what information should be included in the training module? According to Malik, 1989 classified materials that will be included in any instructional material are need to know, nice to know, and less nice to know, barely relevant, might be used someday. So, according to Milik, so these classified materials classified that may be included in any materials need to know what are the what are the important